And good afternoon, everybody. How are you guys doing this first weekend in February? Hope you're having a great day. Well, actually, no, is it? Yeah, hell, I can't remember. I'm not looking at a calendar. But I hope you guys are having a great Saturday today. Let's see. Who do we have in chat? Bob, Dan, Francisco Kid, Jingle, Repo, Tony. Not sure who else is in there. I'm not able to see, but thanks for joining in today, guys. And we did bring out the SES 389 today. We are running the 140 open beta. For those who do like running mods, please pay attention to that pinned message at the top. Graphics mods, map mods, probably not gonna be working. However, so far I did find that most engine mods, however, are working. So that is a good sign. Gary, Omar, how's it going today, guys? And right now, we are sitting up here in Fort Collins, Colorado. First run today is taking us down to Durango. We got a load of paper on the wagon. And no, we are not going to be going over the $1 Million Highway. We may run north out of Durango to go across there, though, just for giggles and things like that. Underneath the hood, we do have a come apart X15, 565 horsepower sound today, courtesy of Captain Creechbaum, 18-speed transmission. So without any further waiting, let's climb in the truck, get her fired up, and let's do some trucking. Now, if Coda would actually be able to hit the right button, that is another thing. Yeah, and always getting out of this sell goods is going to be a royal pain in the butt. Nothing coming, so we're going. Now, if you guys see floating signs, like we just had one back there, that is a known issue in the beta. It is going to be a global fix for a certain model of sign that is happening all over the place. Hey AJ, how's it going today? Justin, great to see you. Jim, how's it going today? And I'm gonna wait for Randy to get here. I want to see if I did a good job on the color of the truck today. I know he posted some screenshots, I believe, of his 389. So, yeah, I'm kind of copying him. Shh, don't tell him. Hey, Injections, what's going on today? It's a nice color, Repo. Give me a moment here, guys. Yeah, sorry, I'm not taking a spam call. You know, I'm gonna go on I'm not gonna say a gripe here, but more of a personal complaint. The light flares on the trucks and even traffic lights and things like that, it looks like they moved them back to incandescent. If they could find a way to keep those as LEDs like a good majority of things are today, I think it would look a little bit better. Oh, speak of the devil. Hey, Randy, how's it going? Were your ears ringing? Alright, so I did run back to run the 389 and things like that today. However, what I'm probably going to do tomorrow is I've already got it set up. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to be hauling triples behind us, but we're going to be running a 4x2 Cascadia. Yeah, you're not the only one who has been saying that, Randy. And there is no longer an HDR option in the game. Everything is going to be HDR.
Stay left.
If you're going to bust him for something, Randy, make him send you some fish and chips. We have not got any part of the California rework. It may be enabled later, or we'll get it in 141 once Wyoming releases.
Stay left.
Oh my goodness, I've got a lead foot. 65 and we're sitting doing 75. Oops. And one thing, and the reason why I'm running the 389 today is they actually fixed the front fenders on this, along with, maybe they even adjusted the axles, but before it kind of looked a little weird, so that has been fixed. And that was a new sign that we passed there in Colorado telling us that there's a Hearts at this exit. So that might, with the Real Company mods, especially the Real Company logo 3D Revival, that is another texture that needs to be changed into Loves. Yeah, I haven't spotted them in any other state but Colorado. Yeah, that's what they fixed, Randy, was the wheel tracking. Someone mentioned something really neat on the forums today. I'm not sure who the person was, but I mean, we don't have confirmation that Texas is our winter state this year. But if it is, how cool would it be to have like the Denton Peterbilt facility on the cover and we get the new model 579? I think that would absolutely rock. That's just going in and changing the version numbers, Randy. However, if any textures were changed inside, well, the chances are the textures are going to need to be updated to work with 140. I mean, the truck may work, but it may not look right either. If you want to repost, send me a friend invite, Dakota_LittleCloud, number 5229. And Omar, we're probably looking at a good 1 to 2 month beta here. Right now, this is considered experimental. Hey, James, what's going on today? Sorry to hear about that, Terry. Hopefully she gets better. Like, much, much better. I just gotta mention this. Someone posted a video the other day on the Steam discussions, and it was about a W900 that was rocking in a Wallbird. The original post got removed because he had mentioned quote-unquote lot lizards, if you will. Kind of not the place for that, but then he reposted it again as like a bug report. And then additional comments underneath was, one of them says, if this truck is a rockin', don't come a knockin'. Hey, Soap, what's going on today? Now, one thing I do have to say here, nighttime looks a whole lot better, but in addition to that, the headlights, I'm going to say quite realistic. And I'm probably going to screw up here, so I'm going to wait till I get on a nice little straight stretch. And you see those little flares going off on the hood? That looks sweet. Now, I find that the other way around, Randy. I was messing around the other day, actually yesterday, and I put on my virtual mirrors. My virtual mirrors were darker than the actual image that I was looking at out of the cab.
Stay right, then turn right. Turn right.
5229. And make sure you spell it Takoda, not Dakota. It's Takoda. Sorry, work, I'm too busy to come in right now. You guys are just gonna have to get along without me.
Go straight.
A Staple, we are on our way to Durango, but we are not going through the $1 Million Highway. Yeah, so there's a good look at the flares along the side of the hood. The only time that we saw that previously was with like the realistic vehicle lights from Firkin 64. Alright, stay between the lines, Coda. Yeah, if you need help, Repo Miguel there just gave my Discord name. Miguel? Holy moly. Randy. Okay, I am confusing drivers. Really, guys, ignore me. It's apparent my brain is not functioning. Oh, that was quite interesting, that little chat that he posted yesterday. It's like, really? I guess apparently I am not the only dumb one who can get confused between the way the game looks and how similar it is getting to real life. Yeah, the headlights are nowhere near as bright in 140 as they are in 139. So there's a chance that we are going to be seeing mods once this is fully released to enable brighter headlights. So, has anybody watching tried out the open beta yet? If so, what are your thoughts? If we look really closer at the top of the windshield, and on the Western server we ran on Thursday, that shouldn't have been there. But here on the 389, I can definitely understand having a little bit of light coming through, because that visor does not sit flush to the cab. Yeah, that is actually known, Bob. They've got to find a way to get a better balance, I believe, between that. So I am in the same boat as you. You get to dawn, you really don't have headlights to illuminate the road, and it is a little bit on the harder side to see. And the same way with the rain when it's foggy outside, it is extremely hard to see. I mean, we ran into that Thursday. I was having a little bit of trouble. Yeah, one thing to remember, since this is experimental, I mean, this is not the final product that we're going to get. As, say, maybe 4 to 6 weeks down the line, it's going to be closer to what we are going to be seeing, and hopefully they do get all of the lighting issues fixed. Because basically right now, railroad crossings, forget about seeing any of the warning lights during the daytime. The flares are missing. Yes, James, we are going to be meeting in the City of Angels. Yeah, I found realistic brutal weather to be actually too much fog. Oh, it has been, Randy. You were just playing the game. It's in Discord. Echo check passed. What you'll want to check, Repo, if you don't have that, is you're going to go into your options and then sound. If you have this disabled, let me get it pulled up here. Alright, so we'll go to options, audio. If you scroll down here to the bottom, reverb effect of the environment, if you have that unchecked, then chances are you will not have that echo. I leave reverb effect off of the cabin. It gets too echoey inside, so that is how I have this set up.
Stay left.
Hey Nathaniel, how's it going? Long time no see. I better not do that. We'll run into Mr. Tanker. Didn't miss a whole lot, Django, but an echo check. Some trucks have it, others don't, Staple. I just literally, that beeping sound bugs the hell out of me, so that's why I have it turned off, actually. I am only running 2 mods today, Nathaniel. One of them is Creechbomb's engine sound, and then my VMS message board mod. I am running that just to make sure that it is working. We did pass one of those on I-25, and it worked without any issues, so basically, I'm just making sure that my stuff is working. Shouldn't have any problems with skins or anything like that. Yes, we are in Colorado. We are on US 160 between Alamosa and Durango. It already is for this stream, so. And there's only one VMS board that changes in Colorado. Once we get up to like Utah or Washington, then you'll see my mod more in action. No, John Ruta's trucks do not work in 140 because he has specific flares for his. Those are going to need to be updated. How's it going today, Ethan? This tanker is really starting to annoy me. And that's because the Roland's Peter is based off the SCS 389. Whereas John Ruta seems like it's a model that he has built up. It's not the exact same. Doing awesome like a possum. Just like if you were probably gonna try to run Viper's truck in this, it's not gonna work in 140. No wonder why that was a Volvo. No, I do not have Roland's Pete. I'm not spending $100 on a mod. Yes, Terry, still on the first run. And nothing against Joel or anything like that. And I hear good things about the mod. It's more so that I've got better things to spend $100 on. Viper is the creator behind the a 389 mod that has literally tons of optimization. No, customization, Coda. That's what you were looking for any free truck that is out there. Probably one of the, for a long time, it was the 389 to run. So did anybody watch the video on the new Model 579 from Peterbilt as of yet? You can skip over the first 5 minutes of the video if you haven't. That's just Peterbilt talking about how good they are, or in their own eyes, of course. But the dash cluster on this new 579, it's just stunning what it does. It's completely digital. Yeah, that's a W900 though, isn't it, Repo? I have done it, Terry. It is a very long trip. Yeah, so here you can see the stoplights are kind of washed out, and that is one thing that also needs to be fixed. All you need to do in order to find the video is search Peterbilt Motors Company, and you will run right across it. So their 579 was this past week. This upcoming week is going to be the reveal of the new generation T680.
Go straight.
And unless you're really paying attention, that red really doesn't look red. Now the reflection on the hood looks pretty good for the green. No, it's not going to be an EV. Alright, where do they want this? Okay, time to put the new turning radius to test here on the 389. Yeah, I believe they said they're gonna, I mean, I'm sure you'll be able to order it with a come apart, but of course they're pushing their own MX series engines and drive lines and things like that. Oh, and we are so serpentining back into this. Yeah, Coda, you missed it, like, big time. Alright, let's try this again. Yeah, this looks way better. I am not going to worry about straightening out. We're in the dock. Alright, and just for giggles, what do we got here? Nope, not going to do any of those. Everything is going south? Really? Okay. Well, we can take a short one here. Let's go over to the home store and pick up some used packaging. Let's run that up and go across the $1 Million Highway, since we're just getting into daylight here too.
Okay, here we go.
At least we won't pull a Randy and accidentally shut our headlights off.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
Yeah, not like we're gonna be able to do 65 through the $1 Million Highway, but yeah.
Go straight.
Why did I come out here? We got a Walmart and a home store next to each other. I should have just cut in front of the stores. Oh, I was just giving you hope, Randy, that I may have forgotten about that little incident.
Stay right, then turn right. Turn right. Finally, we are here.
Oh, sweet, we back into door B, which means we gotta go up here and turn around. Oh, don't worry. You guys will find something more to rag on me about instead of just running into a wall tonight. Hey, Paul, how's it going today?
Time to get the job done. Ready to turn left. Turn left.
We're taking a short little trip up to Montrose, going over the $1 Million Highway.
Go straight.
I figured you would like that, Randy.
Go straight.
It's actually kind of hard to see. I think they did more adjustments to the fender to kind of even it out a little bit, because before the fender pretty much sat right on the right where the wheel was at. So it looks like they extended the fender a little bit actually.
Go straight.
I still hope one of these days they give us the option without using a mod to paint the reefer.
Stay left, then turn left. Turn left.
Not yet. They've actually been behaving today. Oh, I think I know who you're referring to, Terry. But, yeah, we're just gonna leave it at that. Now, there's also another little bug here in 140. If you guys look at the RPM gauge, and you'll see we've got 12 engine hours running, but look at the temperature below that. That is not going to change from 77. It's going to stick at 77 all day long, all night long. Yo, Mickey, what's going on today? Well, here's the thing, Mickey. You are able to create a new profile just to run the beta if you want money and everything beforehand. Start a new profile, use the mod Profile Jumpstart, do the first delivery. You'll have all your skill points and you'll have $10 million. Deactivate that mod, then opt into the beta, use that profile for running around. So this way you can start testing your mods to find out what will work, what doesn't work. What doesn't work already are going to be map mods, any light flare mods, some truck mods are not working, and specifically graphics mods do not work on the beta. Yes, I can see chat just fine. Yeah, Wi-Fi is not recommended to watch a live stream, especially someone who is streaming at 1080p 60 FPS. Your internet is nowhere near fast enough to keep up. Yeah, too much interferes with Wi-Fi. I mean, I don't recommend using it for anything, to be honest. But that's me. Yeah, for railroad crossings and some of the flashing lights for stop signs and things like that, the daytime flares are missing, so you're not going to see them until nighttime on here on the open beta so far. It is a known issue, should be fixed hopefully shortly. Yeah, if you are using like 4G or something like that, so there's your problem. Nice echo in there. Oh, I thought you were talking about the regular railroad crossings, Terry. Ignore my answer then. What Randy just said is those road closed barriers, yeah, when they shut down the roads, they actually come down. If you go around them, you're basically on your own. Hey, GT, what's going on today? AI is doing the speed limit. Yep, even New York is starting to use them. Hey, Rooksy, what's going on today? And once we get here to Montrose, I actually feel like taking a run across I-70, but not the way you guys think, meaning towards Denver, but running over towards like Salina, Cedar City, maybe even running to Vegas. Welcome back, Bob.
Stay right, then continue straight. Go straight. Stay right, and then continue straight. Go straight. Stay right, and then continue straight. Go straight.
Bob is 5 hours in front of the east coast of the United States. So for him, it is 6:30 p.m., which is dinner time.
Stay left, then turn left. Turn left. Go straight. Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
Can anybody guess what I'm going to be having for dinner tonight? And you're not going to win any prizes except you're going to get bragging rights.
Turn left.
Hey, Chrissy, what's going on?
You have arrived at your destination. Your route guidance is now finished.
Haha, Chrissy's got bragging rights. First, that's just too darn good. We are running Creech Bomb's Cummins X15 today at 565 on the horsepower. Hey Trey, how's it going? Oh, pepperoni. Uh-oh, we're gonna smack the front of that wagon. Watch what you're doing, Coda. Come on, girls, start turning. And with this different wheel track, this thing actually backs up like a W900 now. Hey, Eddie, how's it going? No, because as far as I know, any Tesla mod that is out there does not work any longer. Anything going to Vegas? Does not look like it. Alright, but actually we're going to run up into Washington. So, we're just going to teleport myself up there. Let's take a run across I-90. We'll go to the port of Seattle. 29,000 pounds worth of clothing.
Let's go. Rebooting.
Yeah, the flares actually need a major update on Ruda's trucks. Any light pack essentially is going to need to be updated. Hey, Ron, how's it going today?
Let's do this.
You will need every single map expansion for the most part, Terry. Yeah, Big T's hasn't been updated since November, Randy. So chances are, because of the way the flares are in that, it's going to need to be updated. Yeah, John did. I did see that message he posted. The first thing is he was working on the highway killer, but he's actually putting that on the back seat so we can get all of his trucks updated for 140 once 140 goes live. Not that big of a deal, Paul. Needs a few more dents on it, though.
Go straight. Stay right, then turn left. Turn right.
And right now, with this load of clothes on, when I was right around 30, 35,000 in real life when I was driving, my truck would not pull worth a... Yeah, we're just going to leave that word out of there. Basically, I preferred to be like fully loaded.
Stay left.
That is correct, Ron. The only thing that I am running because of massive amounts of shimmering is the NVIDIA Profile Inspector tweaks. That just clears up the image a little bit. So, and just a heads up, it's not true vanilla, but some post-processing going on my side. And you will notice in the skyboxes themselves, the clouds, they do look a little bit lower resolution. That could be due to a weird texture size, or it just needs a little bit of sharpening. Two monitors, Terry. I've got a 27-inch HDR monitor sitting in front of me. Got another 27 on the right side for chat and stream monitoring. You know, also what's kind of weird here in 140, I do have traffic offenses enabled, but I've ran several red lights already and have not gotten fined. I just wonder if traffic offenses were screwed up or have gotten screwed up because of this. Not that anybody is going to complain. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to purposely see if we can get a driving award. that is the reflection, Randy. You're not the only one who has mentioned about that. Since there's new reflection decals, I've got mine at right now 200%. So since you guys are seeing that, let's go ahead and drop that down to 100 and see if it makes it any better. That would be in graphics, Coda. Hey, Kelly, how's it going? No idea. The open beta just started. Good guess is probably anywhere from 6 to 8 weeks. Yeah, so at 100, that definitely looks a little bit duller than 200. I think why we did get the open beta, Randy, is because there is so much that needs to be done. They want the community feedback to get it done quicker, which would probably mean, since it's also for ETS2, is Iberia is pretty close to being done. Oh, that's not going to happen, Bob. Any blog for ATS, the ETS2 fanboys will be in there. We want more information about the next expansion. It's a never-ending cycle. And I just find it weird that those who only play ATS are not jumping on ETS2 blogs and wanting more information about ATS. I mean, it only happens on ATS blogs. Whatever. I digress. Hey, Bryce, what's going on today? Pretty much, Bob. Yo, Justin. Alright, apparently we haven't passed a cop yet. And I'm just going to double check that my traffic offenses are on. Yep, they are. Wyoming is going to look so good with this new light, and everything right now feels so much different. So yeah, I'm excited. Well, in real life, yeah, Wyoming is absolutely boring. About the most exciting part going through Wyoming is waving at Cheyenne as you go by. And Cheyenne is not that big of a city. Food! Food! We crave sustenance! Aunt Meg, you sure got a lot of beef. I can't wait to see how well they replicate Jackson Hole. Hey Dylan, how's it going today? Yeah, unfortunately, Ron, with 139 and Frosty ATS, it covers all the maps. So, San Diego has snow, LA. We only have confirmation of Wyoming, Dylan. There is a lot of speculation that Texas is going to be our winter map for this year. And Texas is not confirmed. They only showed off some pictures of the work that they are doing in Texas. But here's what they mentioned they got a new map team that is working on Wyoming. So Jacob's team along with Patrick's, I would imagine, are working on Texas together since that state is so huge.
Right. Stay right.
You know, if this light is red down here, we're just gonna run through it and hope we don't hit any AI, because I still want to see if traffic offenses are actually working.
Go straight.
And of course, they're all green.
Stay right.
I mean, we can definitely try to do that, Randy. Alright, what do we got here? Too long. Alright, let's run down to Coos Bay. Home accessories going to Walbert.
Time to hit the road.
Oh, it's almost guaranteed we're going to get the Peterbilt manufacturing plant in Denton. Welcome back. Yeah, we got trailer damage, but I didn't hear any traffic offense ding ding. So apparently we are not getting fined.
Stay right.
So if we get a red light to pull into the chicken coop, guess what? We're gonna go buy it. Let's see if we get fined here. Well darn. That never happens.
Stay left.
That was a big old cluster back there.
Stay left.
That's from the cabin accessory DLC.
Stay left. Stay left.
You know, I do want to take a look here. Are we going to be going by any viewpoints? Uh, maybe right there? That actually might be a viewpoint, or definitely here. So let's reset that. We're actually going to stop by there. That's probably Cook's Chasm right there. So we are definitely going to take a look at that one.
Drive safe.
Take care, Ron. No, Chrissy. Let's. I'm just gonna go to the truck browser here. Actually, it doesn't matter any truck. But the double cube is right down here. There's single and double. Yeah, so this is the time, right now I got my parking lights on. We're going to go ahead and turn on the headlights. And this time of the day, you still should be able to see the headlights on the road. You currently are not able to see that. So, and I think they still got to work a little bit more on the headlights at least. Yes, that is Bryce. If you don't have it, the only way to get it now is by either trading for it or buying it. And that one there was just taking a World of Trucks contract out of Salt Lake City in order to get that B. That's a little chilly, Randy. Yeah, you're in that polar vortex right now where you're at. I think we're not getting that until, I don't know, maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow. And since we're not going to get fined for speeding, we're going to probably keep this right around 65. You know, this is actually perfect because I can practice being a lead foot. Love it, even the Jake brake echoes. Oh, and if you guys have not noticed here in 140, You remember how the lights always used to seep through bridges from the traffic going overhead? That no longer happens. Hey, Big Dub, how's it going today? You can keep that, Randy. Hey, Keith, good afternoon to you.
Stay left.
Actually, let's take a look here. Let's see just how cold it's supposed to get tonight for me, where I'm located at. Only 17. However, tomorrow night it's supposed to be a low of 8. Yes, James. 7:30 arcade server. Add another hour to that, James. 7:30. Lucas, how's it going today? Oh yeah, the lighting so far is looking good. They got some more work to do on it still, but it is a vast improvement, I think. Oh, well, that's right. You guys are central. Duh. Yeah, again, my brain is not working today.
Go straight.
I think they still need to implement the moon back in the game, however, and not rely on mods for that. Yeah, I think tonight anyone who's going to be on Truckers MP in the server is going to be ranting about how stupid some people are about 140. You can get a 3080 here on Amazon if you want to pay $1,500 for it, for a card that retails for $700. No, thank you. Hey Marcus, how's it going today?
Turn left. Never mind. I'll find a new route.
Yeah, just those flares that are shining off the hood. I mentioned this earlier in the stream, but that looks so awesome. Now the only thing that we need is all of this accessory lighting to actually look like LEDs. Give us a high intensity diodes for the headlights too. That would be really sweet.
Go straight. Go straight.
Yeah, we are actually going to double check a red light here. Do we get fined going through it? Nope, it seems like traffic offenses are disabled. And I have that option checked, so I think that might be a bug to report. When does this load due? Afternoon? Alright, so when we get down here to the viewpoint, I believe it's going to be for Cook's Chasm, we're going to go ahead and make it daylight. And it's so tough to see anything when you watch a viewpoint in the middle of the night. Now that marina down there looks pretty darn sweet, to be honest with you. When each of those have a mast that have lights on it is what that looks like. instead of having it on the dock. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Each of those masts has a row of lights on it. Actually, Randy, I went ahead and moved it back to the big one. So basically what that was you could pin it and expand it or shrink. That's all that they did. So I just unpinned it so it's back where it is.
Go straight. Stay right.
You mean in the dev console? It's a mod on the Steam Workshop there, Big Dub. Those were there in the previous version, the errors and warnings and customs. That was there before too. Oh, rendering options? I would actually gonna have to take a look tonight once I roll back to 139 for TMP.
Go straight.
It's made specifically for 139 and updated. Alright, I am going to do one more run after we get down here to Coos Bay, and basically I'm going to continue my way south and get a load either going to Eureka or something like that to try to go through the big old Redwood area. Alright, I think 7 a.m. is going to be perfect light for this. Well, apparently they got some more work to do there. Localization string ID. Alrighty then. Hey Alex, how's it going today? No new events on World of Trucks. The Hauling Hope event was extended until the 15th of February. I mean, I don't see what you're seeing there, Randy. Oh, up here on the top. Okay. Yeah, I think actually those might be new. Now I see what you're referring to. I have no idea. I don't know, I'm gonna have to check in 139 tonight then to see if those are actually there, or maybe those were options that were added. And that's probably leagues above my head, so I'm just gonna leave them alone. No, the event does not work on 140, you need to be on 139. That's exactly what I'm saying, Big Dub. Unless you have a profile already set up that doesn't have mods on it, that's going to be the easiest way, is start a new profile on 139, do the first run with profile jumpstart enabled, do the parkings that will give you 10 million and a whole bunch of XP. You'll have all your skill points and $10 million. Deactivate the mod, opt into 140 so this way you can buy trucks and things like that. And for your starting city, make sure that you choose one to where there is a dealership located at. Hey Cameron, what's going on today? I haven't had issues in Idaho in a while. Me personally, I haven't. I know when Idaho was first released, it was a little choppy. It's still in beta. I mean, the beta just dropped on Thursday. And we can expect a good anywhere from, I'm going to say, 6 to 8 weeks on the open beta, if not longer. Was that bridge always turned like that? It looks like they're moving together in the same. I haven't seen them bouncing otherwise. They spin around, however, on the string that they're on, but it does look like they move together. Hey, Joker, what's going on?
Go straight. Go straight.
Yeah, even though I can run the light and not get fined, we're gonna actually pay attention. I'm just not gonna worry about speed. As long as they pass inspection, Alex, I wouldn't see why not.
Go straight. Stay left, then turn left.
You would not be able to, Chrissy, but Randy or Bob would be able to.
We are finished.
For those of you who want to join in tomorrow afternoon at 12:30 Eastern Standard Time, we are going to be running triples, so a big old set of wiggle wagons with a 4x2 Cascadia. Holy mo! This thing just does not want to turn. It's acting like a W9. I guess I got used to backing up with the way this was previously. Not really, Staple. They get to be a pain in the butt when it's windy outside. Wow, Coda, you need to click world map. So what we're going to be doing here, I want to try to get to Eureka, Ukiah, even Reading. But I do want to specifically go... Oh, actually, this is where we're going to need to go through. So, Coos Bay to Medford, Klamath Falls, Lakeview is what we're going to be looking for. Yeah, nothing there. And definitely not going back up to Newport. There's Lakeview. Alright, so it's going to be a World of Trust contract, which isn't that big of a deal. But I'd rather pick up at Walbert and go to Sell Goods than... nah, actually we're going to go to... we're going to do that. Doubles are not a pain to park because if you are going to park them or try to back into a dock, you are basically unhooking the last tandem, backing in the first 28, go back, undo the converter dolly, hook up to the second 28, and back into a different dock. Never hauled B doubles in my life. Apparently B doubles are easier to back in than your regular STAA doubles.
Turn left. Stay left, and then turn left.
Yeah, it's not impossible. B doubles are definitely easier. And all these people who want to actually back in triples in the game, it's like, do you realize that they do not back those in a chain like that?
Go straight.
We're going to be running a 4x2 Cascadia tomorrow. Yeah, apparently B doubles are extremely popular in Canada.
Time to get the job done.
Alright, let's make sure I'm going down through there. Yes, we are, and it looks like another scenic viewpoint, so we will be stopping at that one too.
Go straight. Turn left.
Hey, Redmi, welcome to the stream today. I was saying 6 to 8 weeks, Chrissy. I mean, ETS2 may go out of open beta quicker than ATS because, I mean, they need 140 for Iberia. And if we thought the open beta for 136 into 137 was bad, I think this one's going to be worse. Well, I guess this answers my question about fog during the daylight. Since we're going right along the Pacific Ocean, yeah, we got fog out there. I see us getting Wyoming with 141, which is going to be a June or July release. I'm more than likely only going to roll back if I'm going to be jumping onto Truckers MP. My update to 140 from 139 was over 3 gigabyte. Now, my tiered data plan is 1.2 terabyte. I mean, I haven't even come close, but I don't want to be constantly opting in and out, because when I downgrade to 139, it's probably going to be another 2 gigabyte download. Alright, four-wheeler, that's what you get for slamming on your brakes in front of me. That was a Peterbilt tattoo, only with the side of our cab, not the hood. Welcome back, Jingle. Yeah, I did, Bob, to be honest with you, but at the beginning of the year, I got rolled onto a tiered data plan, it was pretty much against my choosing, but looking back over my last 6 months, the most data that I've used was like 430 some gigabyte over the course of a month. Smokey Bear, you moron. There was an update last night, at least for me, Crizzy. It came in at like 600 megabyte. No, we're probably getting that with 141. Nothing in Northern California as of yet. Yeah, it may have said 1 gigabyte, but upon completion it was probably 600 or so. And that's just a Steam thing reporting the wrong amount. The only ones that I really don't have, Crizzy, are the skin packs, but that wouldn't be 400 megabytes worth of data. I am not dealing with you, Mr. AI. Let's just slam on our brakes at every damn intersection.
Stay left, then turn left. Turn left.
Alright, Coda, pay attention. Oh, it never ends, Crizzy. It just never ends. And then you've got people complaining about the way the open beta is because what they wanted was not included, so they're crying and moaning. It's like, really? It's more like, do you want cheese to go with the wine?
Turn left.
Well, their chances are if they were automatically downloaded into the 140 beta, which means that in the beta tab, they never opted out of the 139 beta. Alright, what side of the road is the viewpoint on? Right there. That's because they're red and blue. Oh, I love going through here, Randy. I mean, a lot of the times it's more time consuming to go through here, and definitely scenic for sure. And maybe I'm expecting too much, but all through the Sierra Nevada region in California, there are no cities. So basically, the furthest that we have that's closest to it would be Oakdale, but there's nothing in there. I wonder with the since they're going through and redoing California, are they going to include any of those cities, perhaps give us some more roads through there? One thing I am really looking forward to is, since they seem to be doing roads, having them redo the Donner Pass. I would imagine they're going to do the California rework in 3 stages. I mean, we've got confirmation of Northern California, then we'll get Central, and then Southern. Yeah, Port of Long Beach, or even the Port of Los Angeles, since it sits right next to it, either of those would be a huge bonus for LA. And get rid of the Port of San Francisco, or at least make it recognizable. I mean, what it is now is kind of ridiculous. Echo check number 3 passed. And they won't be able to add the Hollywood sign by default. The one that's currently in game without mods says World of Trucks on it. Oh, that's been happening recently, Chris. You get a drive-by no every now and then. But, I mean, I really don't care. I do not judge how well a stream is by the number of likes versus dislikes. And that's for you guys to take a look at. I mean, maybe I got a dislike because of what I say down in the video description, that I don't want money from you guys. I'm not gonna beg you for money and things like that. That would be kind of interesting if that's what it was.
Go straight. Stay right, then turn right. Turn right.
Yeah, I don't need my viewers buying me a $3,000 PC. I don't need them buying monitors. Don't need someone buying a $300 RPM gauge either. And definitely in the middle of a pandemic, some people really have absolutely no clue whatsoever. Yeah, this is the last load, Big Dub. Actually, since tomorrow is the Super Bowl, everybody's going to be ordering pizza and wings. I'm just ordering pizza tonight for dinner. And then tomorrow I'll just make something downstairs, probably after the stream. Yeah, I don't want to wait 2 hours for a pizza tomorrow. That's a little bit too much.
Stay right, then exit right. Exit right. Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
Oh, that sounds good, Star. Maybe I'll do buffalo chicken dip tomorrow. Yeah, I know, an appetizer for dinner, but it is so good. Nice job, Swift.
Go straight.
Oh, I definitely would agree with that, Randy. You know, I do this for fun. Seeing that I still got the itch to be on the road, but cannot at the time, do I really want to go back on the road and be a professional steering wheel holder? Hey, the money would be nice. I'm not going to complain about that, but and it is what it is, really. I will say, I was playing the game yesterday with the 4x2 with running triples. I thought it was going to be more of a challenge than what it was. I may need to drop the horsepower down on the Detroit Series 16 because I was running a 600. Maybe I should drop that down to like 450, 500. Oh yeah, the chrome in 140 is so much better. I mean, it's actually shiny. It's not that dull. Even though it was reflective, it doesn't have a dullish tone to it, or matte, if you will. Yeah, I just kind of wish that the turn signals and lighting was more LED than incandescent. And if that's really my only gripe. And I'm sure everything else is going to get fixed, and there'll still be bugs, of course. I mean, there's not a game that's 100% bug-free out there.
Turn left, then turn right.
That sounds delicious, Terry.
Turn right.
Yeah, Department of Transportation. Randy just said that there. I think every 2 years you need to get a physical to make sure that you're quote-unquote fit to be on the road and to drive one of these vehicles. And anymore, if you're going to get like a hazmat endorsement, you actually need to go through Homeland Security to where they do a extremely thorough background check on you, which means they're looking at your social medias and things like that.
Stay left, then turn left. Turn left.
Hauling Hope is extended until the 15th. filled with lava. That would be like ham and cheese there, Randy. I find with the ham and cheese Hot Pockets, that cheese gets extremely hot. I don't know how many times I've burnt my tongue on one of those. Hey, we finally got a traffic offense. I swear, Mr. Ossifer, it was green when I started going through. Yeah, like that's gonna fly. You know, it's just not a stream without getting a driving award. Yeah, I've seen the pictures that you posted, Chrissy. Anything and everything basically today. We've covered food, we've covered trucks, we've covered a very small portion of DOT. How much I stink at driving, well, that personally comes from me, but yeah. not sure on that, Chrissy. I know you can pop out the chat, but I'm not sure about the stream. Yeah, the 49X has been in traffic since the day that we got it. However, the spawn rate is quite low on it still. Whoops. That is why I run that construction mod that I have. Sorry there. I just had to give you a Peterbilt tattoo. Now that's an awful lot of glow from those brake lights. If anything, it should be above, not down below the dashboard itself. But I don't know if they have a way to filter that, to be honest. For those of you who are Peterbilt fans, every truck should have a Peterbilt tattoo on it. And definitely I think the marker lights need to be a little bit more orange. That's too whitish, I think. Apricot? And it's definitely not orange.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right. It was a nice ride.
Have a good one, Terry. One of these days I'll try running through there and just to see if we can. No, that's why I had you. That's why I mentioned about creating a new profile just for this if you want to try it out. All right, and this is where we call it quits for this Saturday afternoon. I do want to thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy the stream, as always, please leave a thumbs up. Want to be my friend? Do that by hitting that red button down below. Have a great rest of your Saturdays. As always, keep that shiny side up, and we'll catch you on the flip flop.